Hey everyone, it's Sabrina Jean. I hope you're all doing well. Let's do a quick reality check. What should you expect within how many more days? What is most likely to happen for you? So, this is a pick a card reading that is great for those of you who are waiting for something or someone, etc. So, as usual, you have 4 different piles to choose from, and you can choose according to the crystal if that's what you prefer. Pile number 1 is a rose quartz. Pile number 2 is a carnelian. Pile 3 is amazonite. Pile 4 is a green onyx. So how many more days until something specific or significant is going to happen for you? So take a few moments to choose whichever piles you resonate with the most. And it's perfectly fine to choose more than one pile. Are you ready? Okay, go. Pile number 1. Hi to all who chose pile number 1. Welcome to your reality check. How many more days until something? And this is actually one of the, personal tarot readings that I do for myself when I'm looking for something, or if I'm expecting to hear from someone, or I'm waiting to receive something. So this is something that I do for myself too. So that's why I know it works. So the rose quartz crystal, I was just going to say, intuitively you chose this pile, so what is it that you need to know? What is coming in for you over the next however many days? Okay. The energy, joyous fun. Okay, nothing wrong with having fun. I don't know, maybe your mood is going to be lifted, or you're going to receive inspiration. So there's a change of events. This usually refers to a change in the wind, or some sort of change. Maybe you have decided to change. Maybe you have decided to change what you've been focusing on, or to do something different. Maybe you're just simply going to choose to just start having fun in your life again. Okay, and then an event. Energy, event. I am adding up the numbers. It adds up to the number 19, aka 1. So I don't know, I'm feeling independent spirit. All right, so you're choosing maybe to do something different, to have more fun on some sort of a creative endeavor. Okay, so now let's go to the tarot cards. I'm going to shuffle 3 times, cut the deck, and then lay out the cards, and the cards will reveal what is coming in for you, what you should expect, and in how many days. Pile number 1. However many cards we can fit. Okay. See, this is you, Knight of Cups. You're taking action towards something. Following your heart, pursuing your goals, your dreams. Knight of Wands. You go like this. Now, pardon the glare. Strength. 3 of Pentacles. Queen of Swords. Yeah, this is definitely you choosing something and trying not to feel guilty for choosing something different or going in a different direction. Okay. Creative endeavor. So honestly, pile 1, this is a general pick a card reading, but what these cards reveal to me in your immediate future, how many more days until something happens. So this could be an opportunity for you to collaborate with someone else, to just simply go out and have some fun, something carefree, lighthearted, something more enjoyable. Maybe you just need a timeout, right? Maybe you need to, maybe I need to pull another card. But for some of you who are independents, I believe you're going to have a magnificent epiphany or a realization. So this would be a Uranus moment, an amazing idea or a concept, creative, that you're going to choose to do something about. Whenever I see this image in this card, it's almost as if you are tuning into your higher self, your heart, your passion, your pride, your joy, your happiness, looking for fulfillment. I really do believe, like, over the next week or so, you're going to receive some sort of idea or an amazing epiphany, a realization about something that you want to do. Some of you might choose to completely change the path that you're on or the direction that you have been pursuing in order to create, well, a better life for yourself. Or maybe you're looking for a better job, something that is more enjoyable. Okay. And then, of course, you also have the Chariot. So this would be within how many days? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So technically, over the next week, you should experience a lot of success, or at least the realization that you're on the right track, you're on the right path as far as your life, your path, your purpose is concerned, your passion, right? Following your heart's desires to not only choose to have more fun in your life, but I really do feel like the creative bug or that creative spark is going to ignite something exciting within yourself. And nothing is going to force you to change anything, but I really do feel that you have the power and the opportunity to change your mind and move in a different direction. Maybe you're tired of the same old life, the same old job, the same old dull, boring, lack of fun lifestyle that you've been experiencing. And honestly, the universe responds to your excitement. What ignites you, what excites you, something new that you're ready to pursue. And this is you making that decision with confidence, the Queen of Swords. I'm thinking that this may be something that you've been considering for a while, but it hasn't been a priority for you. But there may be a change of events along your path that is going to indicate or signal an opportunity for you to finally choose you, to change your life, or to change what makes you feel fulfilled or happy or successful. Because honestly, nobody else can do that for you. Nobody else can make you have fun with your life. Nobody else can make you follow your passion. Okay. For some of you, this could be an opportunity for you to expand your finances with the Three of Pentacles here. But remember, the Pentacles aren't just finances. This is your self-worth, your values, a hard day's work, how you wish to contribute your time, your energy. Maybe you're tired of sacrificing all of your time and your energy on someone else or something else that isn't bringing you fulfillment anymore. Maybe you just want to be happy. And so keep in mind, within the next week, we're moving into another month, which is another numerical vibration, universally and for you personally, too. So everything that's happening, everything that's changing is aligning you and your intentions, your perspective, your reality to what reveal to you what is possible for you. And that's going to put you in a better position to make the best choices for yourself, not only yourself, but if you have a family, if you have children. So there's definitely significant change up ahead. Not for just you, it's all for the collective. But this is just a simple pick a card reading, right? So if this is something I'm doing for myself, this is how I would interpret this for myself personally, too. So I hope you enjoyed this pick a card reading. Group number 1, remember, success, victory, a huge decision that may in fact change your entire life, your future, your purpose, your passion, forever. But these are positive changes because I don't see you making any negative choices here. But there might be a little bit of guilt that you feel, especially if you are choosing something for yourself over others. But maybe it's time for you to start choosing you, what is best for you. Maybe it's time to focus on you and not the others. All right, so these are inside changes. These are inner changes that if you're paying attention to how you're feeling, it's going to be obvious, the changes that you'll be able to choose for yourself as you're moving forward on your journey. So, beautiful messages. Pile number 1, you might also be finishing out a huge cycle here with the Nine of Wands as well. So you could be closing out one cycle and beginning a new one. But this is what I see for you over the next 7 days. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please click the like button. You're always welcome to share your comments and insights if you would like. If you would like a reading, feel free to reach out to me. My link is down below. Meanwhile, be sure and check out my community tab, because I almost forgot. I just posted on the community tab all of my other content that I have created and posted since March of this year. If you enjoy learning more about the woo, the 5D, what's possible, changes happening within you or on the planet. So be sure and go to the community tab. I think you need to be a subscriber in order to access that. So if you haven't already subscribed, then do click subscribe and then go to the community tab. Check out those videos. And if you need more information or a personal reading, then perhaps you can reach out to me and book one today. In the meantime, have a wonderful day. If you were drawn to another pile, then I will see you over there. Hello there, pile number 2. If you chose this Carnelian crystal, so how many days until something happens? So are you waiting for something? Are you watching for someone? What do you need to know? I'm going to put your crystal over here off to the side. And I'm doing this how many more days until, pick a card reading in a slightly different way from before. I'm starting with the Quantum Consciousness deck. So, okay, this is your intention. Moving forward, taking steps. Because when you start looking for something, guess what? What you seek is also seeking you. This is your intention. You're going to discover something new. Ooh, kindred partnership. People. I'm curious. Now I'm looking in the background. I love the hot air balloons and... Okay. I totally forgot the name. It's like, oh my gosh. That's been happening to me a lot. My brain, I don't know. I think my brain's going into AI mode or something. The lighthouse. Whew. I was going to be stuck on that until I remembered. I think yesterday in pile 2, it represented a significant new relationship, didn't it? If you remember, do you usually choose pile number 2? Pile number 2? Curious minds want to know. Wow. So, okay. So this isn't within how many more days? So this is a quickie, immediate future kind of thing. Let's just find out. Okay. We're going to the Gilded Tarot. I shuffle 3 times, cut the deck, and then I lay out the cards one by one to reveal. And in pile number 1, we had room for 7 cards. So over the next 7 days, I guess what or who? Pile number 2, what do you need to know? By the way, I'm offering mini 1-question readings again for a steal. If you have a specific question and you'd like to book a mini reading, be sure and check out my link below. 10 of Wands. Actually, all of my readings can be booked from the same site now. It really just depends on how many minutes you want, how much information you want to know. So there's Temperance. Taking steps. 10 of Wands. I feel like maybe you've been waiting for someone. Justice. Ace of Pentacles is bringing you an opportunity or a gift. The Hangman, of course. Of course, the Hangman showing up with this kindred partnership. Knight of Swords. Judgment. Wow. All right, so what's going on here? Pile number 2. I almost kind of, so I have to be honest here, when I'm picking up on these cards, and this is similar spread that I might do for my own self when I'm asking Spirit or my higher self, what do I need to know? Like, how much longer will I have to wait? That sort of thing. But this is referring to someone else. This could be you reflecting on your own self for some of you. It's a very, there's something significant about a particular relationship that is, well, it's being judged, but the Judgment card, I don't think this is you placing judgment. It almost feels like the universe, because of the Justice card. Meaning things are happening for a reason, but I also feel like this is a test. I have to be honest. Anytime I see the Hangman, even for my own personal readings, I'm like, okay, so what's the Hangman here? It's like, what is it that I need to notice or see? Or maybe I need to perceive this person or this situation from a different perspective. Or maybe I have a change of heart. Oh, that's what it is. Like, so someone maybe that you know, that you have met in the past. Maybe you've been separated. Maybe you never really came together as a couple. But I feel like there's a significant other someone. And again, for some of you, this could be another aspect of your personality, really depending on, your mentality and what you're dealing with at the moment. But the truth is going to be revealed to you within the next 7 days. And it's going to bring you the opportunity for you to make the best decision for yourself. Now, this could be a gift of insight, but you're going to have the option to choose or to make a decision or maybe to make that final determination about something or someone. Okay. But this is you. I feel like you might be initiating a conversation or communication, or maybe you're reaching out to someone else or something else. Keep in mind, this could be work-related or job-related too. It's not always about romantic relationships, right? Kindred means it's a partnership that is meant to help you with your life path, your purpose, and your lessons, and that's based on your birthday. But you already know that, right? But I feel like you're going to be put on the spot this week that's going to either shift how you see the situation or this person, and it's either going to end this conversation or connection with someone else, or if you've been in Hangman mode for a while, or you've been stuck, you're going to be pulled out of this stuck energy. But you're also going to have to choose. And usually the universe reveals to you the options that you have to choose from. So over the next 7 days, when you just simply take a moment every day to consider your options. So what is it that you need to do every day? What is your daily routine? Is there something that you need to let go of? Is there something new that you need to embrace? Is there going to be a new job offer? Oh my gosh. So for some of you, this could be a new job opportunity that if you're initially reacting with an uncertainty like, oh my gosh, I want this job, I want this paycheck, but if you're pulling away from it, there's something more there that you need to consult, your higher self with. So I really do feel like over the next 7 days, you're going to be presented with many different opportunities to choose from. And it's really important for you to trust your heart, to really navigate what you want, what you desire, what you believe that you need, and what you really wish to experience, and make your decision based on that. I don't think you want to make a false choice, meaning I don't think you want to choose something that doesn't feel in alignment with you or your truth or what you really need. You know what I mean? So it's almost like the universe, your higher self, is testing you this week to see what you're going to say yes to, or to see who you're going to say yes to and who you're going to say no to. Wow. And for those of you on the spiritual path, those of you working the woo, the 5D, this test is going to be whether you are choosing to be authentic, to see the situation from a higher perspective rather than from the 3D perspective. And this is over the next 7 days. So if you want to add up the days, this would be day 1, day 2, day 3. So something significant within the next 3 days, day 4, day 5. So something is going to present itself to you over the next 2 days even. That's going to make you start questioning. It's like, oh, right? Do I choose me? Do I choose that? What feels better? You're weighing the options. What's most important for you? Honestly, you can't choose wrong either, because in life, whatever we choose, we either choose to free ourselves for the sake of a better experience, or we choose what we think that we need, and that helps us to understand more based on this new reality or whatever it is that we choose. Sometimes we choose something that brings us another lesson, but we need to have that experience so that we can gain the wisdom and the knowledge so that we can become better people. All right. So I think that you're going to maybe be put on the spot this week. You're going to have to choose. So group 2, this is the best way that I can interpret this. How many more days until? For those of you who are waiting to hear from somebody special, then this would actually happen. So this would be day 6, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, an opportunity to communicate. But there's definitely something that's going to come into your awareness before this. Maybe this is going to be that conversation that will make that determining decision. You see what I mean? So take how this resonates for you in your individual life. Remember, this is just a group reading. There are many different potentials. There are many different people living many different lifestyles, waiting for many different wishes. So what are you wishing for? What are you waiting for? But just remember, the one takeaway for pile number 2 is like you're going to be presented with multiple options this week that you're really going to be required to do a self-check before you choose. So I hope you enjoyed this video reading. If you did, please do click the like button. You're always welcome to comment as well if you want something else different here that you would like to share. And I know that I was kind of sensing some of you on the twin flame journey, although I don't subscribe to that. So that might be you as well. Again, do you feel like you have to sacrifice yourself for the sake of someone else? Or maybe something that doesn't even exist? Or are you going to choose you? Are you going to choose to move forward on your own? You see what I mean? Or are you going to choose to just kind of wait around for something else which may or may not ever happen? Truth bombs. But I love you, so I have to be honest and I have to share everything that I am perceiving. So group 2, this is your reading. Pay attention to the signs. Make wise choices. If you'd like a personal reading, I'm offering mini readings again. Feel free to reach out. My link is down below. Also, for those of you who are interested in more woo, just this morning I posted All of my woo videos that I have created and posted since March of this year, it's on the community tab. So be sure and go and check those out. They're open to the public for you to watch, for you to reflect back on your year, especially if you've been coming in and out of a certain kind of relationship energy or moving through that this year. Be sure and check those out. Of course, I think you might need to be a subscriber to access the community tab. I'm not sure. But those videos are now there available for you to come and check out too. So have a wonderful day, Pile 2, and thanks again for supporting my YouTube channel. If you're drawn to another pile, by all means, feel free to pick another pile, and we will find some more messages over there for you. Hi, Pile 3. If you chose the Amazonite crystal, how many more days until something shows up or someone comes into your life or something else that you're waiting for? So this is the theme and topic of this pick a card reading. Remember, it's general reading, group readings. However, I'm almost positive there's something specific that you need to hear. So let's put your crystal over there. Actually, I'm going to put it there. I've learned from the first two piles that like I need to put the crystal down here. So let's just see what's going on. Okay, the energy of letting go of the past. Look at that. So look at all the doors that have closed, but there's another one that's opening. But I find it interesting, this open door is like the past. Maybe this is that last door from your past that you need to close the door. Right? Commit to yourself, a project. There's something you need to let go of, but there's something new that you need to commit to. Okay. And that's you. Following your intentions. Okay. So how many of you are already doing this? So this is how I do this pick a card reading. We're using the Gilded Tarot. I shuffle 3 times, cut the deck, and I'm going to lay out 7 cards to reveal what you should expect over the next 7 days. Well, in this video, there's only room for 7 tarot cards. So, group 3, what, who, how many more days until? Let's find out. Okay. Wow, so we're starting with the 6 of Wands. So you're already successful, whatever you're doing right now. You're already successful. Look at that. 7 of Pentacles. So this would be day 2, if you're counting days. The 4 of Pentacles. Wow. The 10 of Pentacles. Oh my gosh, something just said less is more. The 7 of Cups. There's a lot of 7s here. 6, 7, 7. 7. 8. Oh, it's a number of frequencies. 6, 7, 8. Is there a 5 here? Okay, there's, oh my gosh, okay. Wow. Okay, pile 3. Before I get away from myself. And technically, this is a type of simple reading that I would do for myself. I don't lay them out this way. Maybe I should. I usually do a Celtic cross when I'm looking ahead in the future to see what is coming in or what I should expect. But I'm doing this for you guys because, well, I find it extremely helpful when I do these kind of readings. But there's something still, okay. Oh my gosh. So letting go of the past. There's a focus on money and abundance here, or you trying to accumulate abundance or accumulate money. So there's a message here about money, your finances, and your income, and you're being encouraged to let go of how you used to see yourself as successful in the past. And remember the very beginning of your reading, I was saying you're already successful, but something is changing. Doors are closing on ways that you used to accumulate money. Okay, whew. That's what I was trying to get out. The doors are closing. Your future might be unknown or uncertain. However, for those of you who are still on the path of the acquisition of more money or gathering wealth financially, something has changed, and this isn't necessarily still going to work for you. So there's something that is really important that you need to change within yourself as far as what you believe. Letting go of outdated belief systems, the way you used to do things. And if you watch a lot of internet or people talking about changes in humanity or like the dollar and that sort of thing, then you're probably already aware of the fact how there's something up in the air when it comes to currency and digital currency and using cash or credit, or how, to me, your reading is more about yourself, your career, your work, your livelihood, how you survive, and the way that you are earning money to support yourself. Some of you right now are still learning life lessons around money, where maybe if you feel like your income has been reduced, the universe or your life path numbers, your soul's purpose, right? Reduced your income for a reason. And so many of you might already be having to find a way to reconsolidate, right? How you use money, what you spend money on, how you receive money. But I think the bigger message here and the truth is that this week you should become aware of the fact that there's something new, there's something better, there's something more enjoyable and more fulfilling that is waiting for you when you let go of the past, or if you think that something from the past needs to repeat itself to help you feel secure, to help you to survive. I think we're all playing the survival of the fittest game right now. So whatever that happened in the past is gone. It's not going to happen again. So some of you might be facing a really intense reality check, realizing that it's time to move forward. So things that just aren't happening in your favor anymore, including money or your income, that's supposed to be changing. So you're shifting not only the kind of work that you want to do, but you're also learning how to become more resourceful in your daily routine with the finances or the money that you currently have or currently earning. You're becoming more sustainable. That, I think, that's what I just heard. Self-sustaining. Oh, right. But the majority of us who have been doing this life thing for a while, right, we were raised, we have to go out, we have to get that job, work for corporate. Even 10 years ago, people couldn't just go online and create their own business or their income stream. That just wasn't allowed. It wasn't available. It wasn't a thing. So times are changing, and so is money, and so are you. So I'm thinking over the next 7 days, group 3, you're going to have clarity or a new realization about yourself, especially if you're reflecting and looking back on your past. I know there's definitely something that you're wishing for right now, but the only way to allow your wish to come true and fulfill you is to close that chapter on your past and to move forward based on what you are feeling guided towards emotionally. And again, this is easier said than done, but some of you might be experiencing some sort of limitations or restrictions where you're being forced to, consolidate. To become more practical. And if this is you, please know that, if you're already there, then you're exactly where you're supposed to be, because things that are happening in the future, well, the events that are going to happen in the future globally is what you're preparing for now. So the time is now for you to take responsibility for your own self, your own survival, to, put something into place so that you can be self-sufficient. And again, you're going to be successful in that endeavor too. In fact, many of you already are, and you know that you are. But life is changing, right? Life is changing, things are changing. And so for those of you who are still trying to force something from the old timeline to continue, but it's just causing you frustration, sooner or later you're going to just have to let go of that and tune into what is new, what is now available, what is different. You have options here, but again, it's going to require you to sit with yourself and be serious, right? Commit to yourself, and this event, the significant event that's happening in your life, that is changing. There are things that you no longer have power control over that are phasing out. So with all of the money here, there might be something that you're hoping for or wishing for that will land you a treasure chest full of money or lottery winning. And I'm not here to tell you that that won't happen. This is just a general pick-a-code reading. I'm here to inspire you to follow your truth, to believe in yourself. If there's something that you want to create for your own, it's just simply there waiting for you to realize that. Your higher self, your spirit guides, your ancestors, all of those things are trying to help you to free yourself from the past so that you are open to new possibilities, a new path, a new purpose, new happiness, fulfillment, simplicity. And to me, if I pulled these cards for myself, and I just stopped and asked myself, is Mercury still retrograde? No, Mercury is direct, but this is what it's making me think. It's right now, it's time for you to review. Oh, because of the eclipse seasons. So we're also actually currently wrapping up the 6-month eclipse season, right, which began in March. And there are going to be eclipses soon, within the next week or two. So something is phasing out, something is going to propel you forward. Are you ready for that? Are you ready for this next 6 months eclipse event? Are you ready to reclaim your power, your right to survive? Are you honoring yourself? Are you following your intentions? What is calling you? These are all the things that are up in the air right now for group number 3. What path do you want to pursue? What will you enjoy, right? What do you find more fulfilling? This represents the harvest, harvesting or reclaiming, returning to all the things that you value the most. And honestly, from a personal story, if I may share, the first half of my life, because I recently began the second half of my life. But the first half of my life, I did the thing, right? I went out, I got that job, I had the corporate career, I had the money, I had the cars, I had the house, I had all of the things that I wanted. But what's crazy is that when unexpected things happened and I lost all of that, it put me on a path where I really just started analyzing and thinking, okay, well, I had all of this, but I really had no time. I really had no freedom. And don't get me wrong, I enjoy having extra money, but sometimes it's not necessarily the money or the accumulation of money that will bring you fulfillment. Sometimes it's the adventure, it's the path, it's the curiosity. Sometimes it's the challenge. Sometimes it's the simpler things. Sometimes it's the experience, the navigation. Sometimes it's the reflection. And so, wherever you're at on your journey, this might be like this current retrospection. Is that even right? You're reflecting on your past to let go of that, to realize, maybe you did have that, maybe you didn't have that, but that is all old energy and it is no longer available. It's probably not likely to return to you if it's something that you have lost. But something that has been lost that you have not reclaimed or refound is just simply waiting for you to realize that there is something better that is waiting for you, to simply realize that it's right there in front of you. But it's also important for you to let those doors from the past close so that you can embrace an entirely new experience or existence. Wow. Definitely realizations that are waiting for you. Group number 3. Over the next 7 days. So this is perfect timing before we move into September. So, I'm assuming when you look at these cards, you're getting your own confirmations, answers, direction, etc. So I'm going to leave it here, pile number 1. It's just a group general reading. If you need private, specific information, do feel free to reach out to me. I have just reconfigured the readings that I offer privately, and I've made them super crazy affordable, especially for those who just have one question. If you need more details, do feel free to reach out to me. I'm always here. I'm always available. Available and ready and waiting to reveal to you what is in your future. What does your future hold for you? Of course, that kind of personal reading isn't necessarily a quickie 10-minute reading, but if you want to know more, especially about your astrology, your cycles, numerology, your future, your destiny, that sort of thing, do feel free to reach out to me. Or you can come and check out the community tab here on my YouTube channel, because just this morning I went back to March and I started posting all these very helpful videos that I've created that are mostly for members. And they're all in the community tab now. So if you want to go back and reflect on all of those videos, and there's even some new ones that I didn't share with the public before, but now they're on the community tab. If you want to check out those, you'll probably find those videos helpful for you as well. Anyway, pile 3, you're already successful. You've been successful. There's something new waiting for you to choose, and you're also going to be successful with that too. So there you have it in a nutshell. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please do click the like button. You're always welcome to comment as well. Wishing you a wonderfully fantastic day, full of new epiphanies, amazement, wonder, potentials, success. And I'll see you in another video. Hey there, pile number 4. If you chose the green Onyx. So, welcome to today's pick a card reading. How many more days until something? So I've done these videos before for those of you looking for something, or you're expecting to receive something, or connect with someone, or something. So this pick a card reading is going to reveal the next 7 days, technically, because that's honestly the only room that I have for the tarot cards. So I'm going to put a green Onyx over here, and let's just dive in. And I'm doing this version pick a card reading a little bit differently than I've done before. It's the same, but it's different. Okay, so this event, travel. Oh, okay. The angels of the four directions. Oh, new beginning. I'm like, oh. How many more days until... So there's definitely change and transition and healing happening for group number 4. This is what's happening in your life right now. Look at this. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Something is about to manifest. The number 10 resonates with, well, a co-creator. Numerology. I'm going to shuffle these 3 times, cut the deck, and then lay out the cards one by one to reveal, like, how many more days, what is coming in for you over the next 7 days. Group number 4. Oh, really? That was like a really wimpy cut. Is that okay? That's better. Page of Cups. 2 of Pentacles. Fixing, making more straight. Wow. 3 of Wands. Interesting. Something's definitely happening. The Page of Cups. I wonder who that is. The Hermit. The Knight of Pentacles. The Empress. Wow. And the Magician. Alrighty then. Group 4. Oh, dang. Okay, so good karma. Good karma. That's what's happening for group number 4. The energy that you put out there, you're going to be receiving back. So this could be something coming back from Jupiter. Jupiter isn't retrograde yet, but Saturn is. And so Saturn's already been, I don't know if Saturn's been dishing out blessings or karma. Energy goes where your attention flows. What you put out there comes back to you. And that's actually what I'm picking up. So it's like something that you've been working on, that you've been putting out there, is about to return to you. All right. Literally, your ship is coming in, but this is your energetic ship. So I read energy. I am empath. I am a medium as well. But I am also fully aware of the elements of the energy, everything that creates reality. And I sense the 5D before it turns into 3D. It's the best way to describe that. So maybe some of you are, well, you're waiting for something, but I feel with the snake here, some of you are waiting for some sort of change. The snake is alive. Notice that the snake is even making a figure 8. Do you have any more figure 8s besides this one? No, I think it's just those 2. But this is a significant event. I feel like this is a significant shift of change that's happening in your life. So I believe this is you. You are the Page of Cups. Again, some of you might be hoping for change or wishing for change in your immediate future. There's definitely something shifting within your next 7 days, but it's really up to you to be paying attention to the signs and how the synchronicities are showing up for you. There are going to be plenty of opportunities that are coming into your life that you're going to have the option to choose. You know, should I or shouldn't I? Is there a new path? Are some of you looking to travel? Are you looking to move or relocate? Wow, so this has something to do with the 6-month set of eclipses, which began in March. So what were you thinking about in February and March? What were you hoping for? What were you focusing on? What were you wishing for? This is what's about to come to you. So all of this time, all the energy, your affirmations, your intentions that you have put into this one thing, your one specific intention, and right, again, so this is the energy coming back to you, the shift. It is an energetic shift. So some of you, I'm feeling kind of like a separation here, because I know that not everyone is focusing on themselves. Not everyone is paying attention to the signs. Some people are just wanting what they want. But honestly, I feel like this shift, this change of events that's happening in your life is aligning you with, of course, your higher purpose. And it's going to reveal the truth about your situation. That's going to put you in a position that you're going to have to choose. Right? So you may have multiple options in your immediate future for you to choose from. And this is a change. It could be something to do with your career, your work, your job, your perspective. Remember, this could be a woo thing. There might be something changing in how you perceive yourself or your life or your world. Or the truth is going to be revealed about something that you've been wishing for, like the ship coming in. I suppose for some of you, this could be reflecting a wish that's coming true. But this wish that's coming true for you isn't necessarily what you were expecting. There's still a wish that's coming true, but it's the universe that is fulfilling your wish based on what is necessary and what you need and what is available for you. So I think that what's coming in for group number 4 is something absolutely that you've been wishing for, but you might be shocked that it wasn't what you thought that it was. You see what I mean? Does that make sense? But you've been following your heart. This Page of Cups is also referring to a new gift, or to pay attention to your emotions. This could be your intuition. Listen to your intuition, right? Tune into the ether, the 5D, because something, okay, so your 5D perceptions are shifting. Maybe some of you are shifting into that 5D perception. Now keep in mind, 5D isn't something that you see. It's not something you can feel or touch. But it's something that you sense. It's something that you perceive. Something that you know. Something that you are. But I love the fact that you've got the rainbow bridge here, which is your spiritual connection to higher realms. So for some of you, this could be like a completely woo kind of experience that is happening for you over the next 7 days. Keep in mind, not everybody is going through a woo, right? Some people have chosen to remain practical, physical, simple. But there's healing, there's truth. You're also being released from something that is no longer necessary. And it's not necessarily something that you asked for. But also some of you that have been asking, or you've been waiting for a wish to come true or something to come in for you to help you to move forward. This is coming in for you. It's an opportunity that you're going to have to choose. But remember, it's not necessarily going to show up in the way that you think that you want it to. But this wish is still going to reveal itself. And you're going to have the option to choose. This kind of feels like shifting timelines. How many of you feel like you've been going back and forth between 3D and 5D? Right? Your 3D self, your 5D self, your 3D reality, your 5D reality. So yeah, shifting in your perceptions, which can feel completely disorienting. Oh, you know what? So for those of you who are feeling disoriented, right now, as far as what is real reality, what is not, this is being caused by the Saturn and Neptune conjunction, among other things. So Saturn and Neptune have been sharing the same space, although, oh yeah, Saturn is about to retrograde back into Pisces in a few days. Saturn in Pisces fears what's hidden, so pay attention to what you fear. You might be experiencing triggers, right? Emotional triggers of something that you fear, over these next 7 days, especially when Saturn goes back into Pisces. But I just want you to alert you to the fact that this is why many people fear what is hidden. It's a Saturn Pisces thing. It could be a Saturn thing too in your astrology. But also what's happening right now is that Uranus is making a trine with Pluto. Pluto ends everything that is no longer necessary. And it leaves you with, well, what Uranus dishes out to you, something new, a new perspective, a new opportunity, a new way to look at things, a new way to see yourself or your life. So there are a lot of evolutionary transits in astrology that are causing a lot of woo. And it might not be something that's in your personal astrology chart, right? Because your personal astrology, your individual astrology transits are more personal than the evolutionary transit. So for some of you who are interested in watching astrology people talk about general astrology, even general zodiac signs, it's just evolutionary. It's not, let me put it this way, if you watch those things and they don't really resonate for you, it's because they're not supposed to. But your personal astrology will. It will reveal the truth to you every single time you look at that. So I'm thinking this realization about your personal truth. Wow. I feel like you're going to experience an awakening, like a sudden awareness of truth, an epiphany, healing, like the veils being lifted or removed from, illusions or your perceptions, something that you thought that you were, or something that you thought that you wanted. Wow, we're really going deep now, aren't we? But wouldn't you much rather be shown the truth of yourself, your life, and your reality so that you can focus on what is there readily available and right there in front of you so that you can make the right choices to move forward, or you can choose to create positive change or more fulfilling change in your life? Remember, you are the magician, you are the alchemist. But wouldn't you rather see the truth so that you can navigate your path forward with clarity and confidence, rather than staying stuck in the woo or the uncertainty? I suppose that's my question for you. Pile 4s. Call upon the Ascended Masters. Connect with them. Ask them to show you a sign, what you need to see, what you need to know, what you need to hear, or call upon the angels that are your favorite ones, or your higher self, your soul. Something really significant is going to be revealed to you soon over the next 7 days. So it's manifesting. And so what manifests in your reality, what you see, what you notice, that's the proof that you will need in order to determine whether you are on the right track, whether you are manifesting correctly. So let's put it this way. You're going to manifest what you need and not necessarily what you want. It's still going to be manifesting for you to reveal the truth. So there's a particular truth that's been hidden from you, group number 4, that you're going to suddenly realize over the next 7 days. So if you don't want to know the truth, then just, simply just keep avoiding everything. It's your choice whether you want to pay attention to the signs or not, whether you want to work with the energy or not, whether you want to create a better life or a path or a future for yourself or not. Okay. Yeah, no one's going to force you. This is why they say we all have free will to choose. Wow, so choices are going to be presented to you as well, group number 4. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this pick a card reading within the next 7 days. Honestly, within like 3 days, you're going to send something. 4 days, you're going to realize something. And that's when, right, the others will follow that. So What you seek is seeking you. That's what I just heard. I hope you enjoyed your video reading. If you did, please do click the like button. You're always welcome to comment as well. Before you go, be sure and check out the community tab, because I just posted a bunch of videos that I posted since March of this year. For those of you who are wanting to reflect back on this 6-month eclipse season, be sure and check out the community tab, although I think you need to be a subscriber to access that or to comment on it or something like that. Anyway, those videos are there for you now, that are easier for you to find. And of course, take advantage of those if you like. If you're interested in more of a private reading, I offer those as well. My links are all down below this video. So have a wonderful day. Have an amazing week. Pile number 4. I'm really curious what... There's like a door that's going to be opening for you. Curious minds want to know. Okay, I'll see you in another pick a card reading. Bye for now.